Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Once again, I'm going through my old stuff, my old room, back in my parents' place, and I came across this little booklet. This is in Portuguese, of course, but some of you might recognize it as the official Pokemon trading card game league book. So this is the book that you would work with in tournaments and on a weekly basis at least to earn your badges, your actual official Pokemon trading card game badges. Now this book and the badges are for the second generation of Pokemon cards, as evidenced by the Lugia here. And as you will see from the back, I actually was a certified coach at some point because of the amount of games that I played and the amount of help that I provided to the place where I would go every week back in 4th grade and 5th grade and 6th grade. Some stickers are missing, but I will show you later the actual badges that I have earned. But I wanted to show you the book because it's not very common. Haven't really seen any of these in English, and it's quite an interesting concept of how the game used to work. And I'm not sure if it still works the same if we just have tournaments now, and if you can really earn the badges, but this is how it used to work at least. So, of course, you have the artwork, the original Sugimori artwork, with the starter Pokemon here. And then, the first page, you have like an introduction. Of course, this is on Pokemon, but it's meant to be like a Professor Oak introduction. Kind of like when you start the Pokemon games in the Game Boy, and they're like, welcome, this is what you can do, there's 8 badges you can earn, blah blah blah, thousands of trainers, you get X points from blah blah blah, you have bonus stuff, and of course then there's my name on top that I'm not going to show, but you have the name of the store where I used to go in Lisbon, and my actual number in the Pokemon League. I guess that would mean there would be 48 million here. And then you have a list of things that you do and that lets you earn points. So assisting in a league event, you get 10 points per week. Bring a new member, 10 points. Doing a league activity, another 10 points. Help the leader academy with activities related to the league. Play a game, win a game, teaching a new player, and trade a Pokemon card. So all of these things have very little points, but the objective is to get the players engaged. And keep in mind, these are all very young people at the time. This was 2001, 2002. These are maybe like anything from 6-year-olds all the way up to 14-year-olds. So point is to like get them engaged in the game itself. So as we go to the actual booklet, each like 2 pages is dedicated to the gym leader. In this case, the first one is Faulkner. And you have here the challenges that you need to do. And you also have the important part, which is the points. So every time you win 10 points, in this case, in my case, there was a lady with a stamp, and she would stamp me, okay, you got the 10 points, so you got it stamped. Once you get enough to reach the badge level, that's when you earn the badge. And then, of course, you can continue playing. I think every time you reach these levels here, you might get a promo card. I got quite a few promo cards from playing here. Of course, you cannot, each gym challenge has its own challenge, which in this case, you cannot use colorless Pokemons or energy cards, non-basic energy cards. So what sort of things did they ask you to do here? First would be, for example, to draw your own stadium cards, create a comic strip from Pokemon, draw your favorite gym leader, and is there any cards missing? Say a trade that would help you improve your deck. You also have a little soup letter where you have to find the Pokemons. And our little manager, the lady that would help us play, she would also check what we actually do. She was always checking if we're always following the stuff. So how often you would come, if you bring any new members, what sort of stuff you would do. In which week as well, if you're trading cards, if you're helping out. So yeah, quite fun. So this is the first one. And then, you know, you get the other stuff like, I think the most interesting part of this, looking back now, is sort of stuff they would ask the kids to do to, you know, engage them in the game. And keep in mind, this was the place where I would go in Lisbon. This was a place mostly dedicated to all other trading card games, especially Magic the Gathering. But they still had a little corner there for Pokemon because it was such a new and exciting thing. So some of the stuff they would ask here in the second gym, Bugsy, would be give suggestions for a new expansion game of the Pokemon card game. Draw your favorite Neo Pokemon and explain why it's your favorite. I think I drew Pichu here. Create your own baby Pokemon card. Write your deck strategy. This is quite important for getting the kids to understand how the game works and how to improve it. Going back to Whitney now. This one I actually filled all of it. Wow. Write a brief answer to a question every week. I'm not sure what exactly this means. What can you learn with the Pokemon card game and how? Oh, okay, these are the questions. What do you like in the Pokemon League? How could it improve? What is the best way to stop a Rain Dance deck? And it says here all answers can be correct if they're properly explained. Which one is your favorite Pokemon and why? And which is your favorite expansion of the Pokemon game and why? Then we have Morty. Create your own question test about the Pokemon card game. You have to make 10 questions. Create a new leader challenge academy, or a academy leader challenge. Draw a psychic Pokemon. Answer to the questions of a test from another trainer. So this is connected to the first one here. And build a new deck on paper so you can choose any card. Then we have Yasmin. So all of these I've done so far. I'll show you the badges later. Create 2 new energy types for the Pokemon trading card game. Using the 2 new energy types, draw a new Pokemon. Write a Poke Rap. Write a story about your favorite Pokemon and create your own activities. So eventually you start getting quite a bit of autonomy in all of these things. And I've been skipping through these, but for example in Yasmin you have other challenges. In this case, your opponent has to be able to see your hand at any time. So every time you're playing a game with another kid, or even with the leader itself, you have to show your hand through all the games. And then you get all the points as well for all the other activities. Oh, here you see an actual promo. A little bit faint, but this is when you get the promo actually. So then I don't know what these are. Don't remember. It's quite old now. This is, don't know if it says. It's probably 2001. Yeah, 2001. So that's 17 years old. 6, Jim, Chuck. Draw your own Pokemon card. Write a story about how to become a Pokemon master. I guess this means with cards. Create a comic about Pokemon. Try and do 6 squares with drawings. Alongside another trainer, prepare for the certificate trainer exam. I have no idea. I don't remember if I did this or not. And then teach a new player to play. Teach a new person to play the Pokemon game. Another promo here, another promo here. This one I actually don't know what happened, but I do know that I did all the things to get enough not the last, but the gym badge. But I didn't get the stamps. I know at some point the interest in Pokemon was sort of fading, and I was not going there as often, so they were running out of even the stamps to put the stamps on. It was not really well organized towards the end, I have to say. Here it says, say the name of all the Pokemon League cities that you visited during the first year. Say the name of all the insignias, the badges of the first year as well. I think this means the first generation, maybe. Can't be the whole year. Give your ideas for a new expansion of Pokemon and explain them. Create a new Academy Leader challenge. Draw an image of a Pokemon as a baby, then as a basic, and finally its evolution. So up to price, I actually earned all the badges, but by then I think I changed schools or something. I don't know what happened, but I actually stopped going. and that's why I never ever earned the last Claire challenge. Here it says, write about the decks of 6 other trainers in your league, write a Pokemon poem, draw a metal Pokemon, draw Team Rocket, and win the Academy Leader 50 points. So I actually never finished this one, and that's quite a shame because I don't really feel well just purchasing it now, but maybe I should purchase the badge. I don't even know if they sell it somewhere. Anyway, this was the book that you would carry every week to go there and play Pokemon. And now on to the badges. I earned the badges separately, and then my mom decided to frame them and put them in my bedroom. So here's the frame with the badges. I don't know the actual name of each badge, but you can see here all of the badges. These are actual pins. Pins. Okay, hold on. I can explain to you the concept of pins. I have an extra here that I got when the last time I went there, but the pin, I think it's the same in English. It's basically like this. So this is the back of one. So made in Taiwan, Nintendo, but yeah, this is the pin. So you put it in your clothes and that's it. So that's how one looks like on the back, and these are all the other ones. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, this trip down memory lane for my times in the official Pokemon League in Portugal, and see you in the next video.